Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. We have finally completed our courses at SIT, and I need to sleep. I'm exhausted. We had a big day. And a big day enrolling in and completing college. Let's see what our dreams hold. 3 statues of you, each whispering. The whispering drifts in and out and mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got. All I'm doing. Bronze, study, bluffing. Shut one of them up. Okay, which one? The smug-looking one. Yeah, shut him up. You quiet one of them, now you can hear the others. You give yourself a pep talk, and you feel like you're ready to meet life's challenges with vigor and a sense of humor. Nice. Oh my god. My research wasn't thorough enough.
What did you do, you idiot?
Something prevented me from entering the campus.
Will the barrier hold without me? Perhaps through this there is an ending. Is that a mushroom with mushrooms growing off of it? Sure was. And there's that constellation. The swirl, too. What a mess. Well, that's nice. A little statistical benefit. And we might actually be able to unlock those bank doors. Or locks, I mean. We should go check. The fresh briefcase sits atop the nightstand along with a fresh note. Baer, congratulations on your successful shakedown. Congratulations. You'll be contactinated with another request in due timeliness. Let's open up that briefcase full of meat. Nice. That's a lot of gabagool, hey. There we go, then.
Baer, thank God you're finally awake.
Am I? If you say so, what's eating you?
I'm at my wit's end. Charles Wallace has gone missing.
Really? Where did he go?
He wouldn't be missing if I knew that. Okay, I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica, don't panic. I do know where he went before he went missing.
What happened?
We were having trouble getting the Detectatron to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the Big Moist.
The big moist?
It's a swamp north of Port Camp, and I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is not the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday afternoon to see if a down power line or something was causing interference.
And he hasn't come back yet, huh?
No, he hasn't.
Maybe I should go looking for him?
Are you trying to drive me crazy? Come on, get a wiggle on for crying out loud. Charles could have been eaten by Gator men by now.
This sponge, you are assured, will act as an effective map of the moist lands. Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese?
It's a sponge. Which deli have you been going to?
A sponge is definitely not a map.
You're going to a swamp. It's soft, damp, and it has holes in it. What do you want from me?
Did you say something about Gator men?
Yeah, Gator men, you know.
I don't, which seems like a good thing.
The Big Moist is home to a tribe of nasty and belligerent half-people, half-alligators that don't take kindly to intruders. Are you chickening out on me now when a friend's life is possibly at stake?
All right, I'm going. Oh, call the mob back. Upon auditorially processing the alert bell from this telephonic device, I've answered it. Come on, Don, dial it back a notch. As it is you who have dialed my number, I do not entirely understand this request, Mr. Taffy. All right, well, anyway, what do you need? Our observationalists have reported that you have or will soon become operational within Porkham and the locus of education known as the Seaside Institute of Technology. Is this another shakedown? I'm not going to put the screws in the entire university for you. That would not be necessary, as we are not in a competitive relationship with this academical institution. No kidding. The specific task we require of you is to sensitively to communicate to you in a telephonial manner. I can't even read this. Proceed to the luncheonette fission chips, whereupon you will meet with one of our operatives who is known by the sobriquet Greasy Steve. You'll recognize him by... No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll know him when I see him. Then fortuitous chance on your objective. Hey, Rufus. The number you've dialed is not in service. Please hang up. Rufus?
Oh, it's you, Baer. Sorry about the subterfuge. I had to tap into the university line to get a phone down here, and that isn't, strictly speaking, legal. Anyway, I think I figured out the next step in building my quantum telecommunications device. Can you come to my lab as soon as possible?
Can do, buddy. Right. First of all, though, let's check out Jardware's Hardware, our new store. Hi, is this yours?
That's right, I'm Bellamy Jardware. Welcome to Jardware's Hardware. Did you open a hardware store because of the rhyming name?
Yep, pretty much. I appreciate the honesty. Got some anarchist hardware already. I can buy another comfy hat lining if I want to. I got another fuse, which I guess I might as well pick up. Self-adhesive rivets are nice, or rivets are nice as well, but don't seem entirely necessary. These work gloves seem pretty good. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Oh, make some stuff. Neat. Kind of want to get a rapid transfuser. That seems really good. We'll stop after that. Now let's head to the bank. See what we needed for these. 8 muscle, 7 mysticality. I bet we can get there. Let's do the muscle first. Comfy fedora. Amethyst choker. That'll do it. Open her up. Takes everything you got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Phylax falls to you in this contest of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you a nod, respect between gladiators. And then 7 mysticality. Ciabatta pants. Either of the briefs, I suppose. With this, and then ba-boom. Nice. Got it. The labyrinth of Metaphon is not so difficult, really, once you spend some time with it. You visualize its rooms and corridors, making a mental map of which paths bring you to dead ends and which to success. The key turns decisively in the lock, and the cast iron head of Methapon gives you a little wink, and all 3 heads are now unlocked. Nice. Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what it would be like to have a service job instead of whatever it is you used to do. I work at a gas station and a restaurant. Oh, that's right. The drawer is sealed shut, and there's no obvious way to open it. There's nothing you can do with the cash register at all, in fact, other than bang on the numerical keys as a toddler might. I mean, that was what I wanted to do. I don't know why you're prohibiting me from doing so. I guess I'll go ahead and equip that again, though. There we go. Open her up and force the drawer open. The metal drawer comes loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but your doing so triggers the bank alarm. That's what I was trying to do. That doesn't seem good. This miraculous little lamp has burned for 20 years and counting, keeping a single solitary vigil to the dying of the bank. I don't want to turn it off. It seems kind of mean. Not to mention it's still, well, I suppose it's in a glass case, isn't it? Keeping it from getting hit by the water now. Today we celebrate our opening of Securiborous Building and Loan. We've learned another date, July 4th, 1899. There's no visible means of opening this monstrous vault door. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Oh, you pop the register open, which technically counts as a bank heist. Meat lines the drawer in uniform piles. This is all they had. All right, I guess we're going to turn off the lamp. That can't be it. Oh, punch it. Okay, that didn't work either. Shoot it. Yep, still nothing. Tie the vault to a car and drive down the street. That didn't go as planned. Who knows? Oh, fuck. Wow. Well, maybe that changed something. Yeah, now there's a car sticking out of the bank now. Oops. Walk somewhere else? I suppose so. I guess that's the end of the road there. I did learn a new date, so I suppose I can go check that out. Today saw the grand opening of a new banking concern, Securiborous Building and Loan. Residents of Ocean City watched in appalled disgust as during the opening ceremony, the maximum security vault door was installed backwards, sealing inside their savings and valuables for eternity. The bank's chairman reassured worried customers the mistake would not affect operations. 10 minutes later, the bank was closed permanently. This doesn't affect my confidence in banks. However, it does make me think there's probably something else we could do with that vault door.
Now that we know that it was installed backwards. Huh. Maybe I can get behind it. Is there a way behind the bank besides... I mean, I guess this just takes us into the speakeasy, doesn't it? Bummer. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll worry about that later. Let's see. We're heading to the Big Moist. Got a few side quests we still want to worry about here as well, though. Still looking for an urn. Still got the traveling salesman's thing, of course. The unusually smart rat in the SIT steam tunnels would like you to bring him some cheese. Floyd at Fish and Chips wants some barbecue sauce, and we want 3 burger-style fish sandwiches. Right. So going to Fish and Chips seems like a pretty good idea. Maybe we'll start with that today. And then we'll head to the Big Moist. That sounds like fun. Back to the campus. Then we'll head to Fish and Chips. As you're walking down the hallway in one of SIT's many and various science buildings, a lab door suddenly bursts open and a wild-eyed lab-coated man runs out with 2 large fizzing test tubes in his hands. Let's just fast talk him real quick. I think we've already gone through this one, yeah. Hey, buddy. There's nothing really much we need from you, is there? What do we need to do here? We need to talk to you, right? Oh, Greasy Steve, yeah. Hi, you're Greasy Steve.
I like how you didn't phrase that as a question. You're a cool customer, kid. I get what Donnie Thesaurus sees in you. Put her there.
He wipes his hand on his lapel and offers you a handshake. You take it with a grimace, and your hand immediately slides out of his grip.
Now here's the deal. Got some what you might call dirty meat, see? We got to get it laundered.
Meat laundering? I don't know much about that.
That's easy. The only tricky part's you got to find a way into SIT's laundry room to do it.
Laundry room? Like an actual laundry?
Yeah, kind of how it's a steam laundry, and only a steam laundry is going to be powerful enough to clean this particularly dirty meat. Yeah. Now I see it. You see what I mean. Get that cleaned up and bring it back to me, and you got your payment.
Oh, all right. Hey, man. Oh, yeah, right. Gotta find some barbecue sauce for you still. I suppose that's it. See if we can find the, oh, hello. Oh, yeah, right. I still can buy pencils from him, too. Is there a way, if I buy enough pencils, as soon as the kids get back from break, I bet I'll sell a ton of pencils. Is there a way to get this guy to go back? I guess not. All right, well, in that case, let's see here. We need to go to the laundry. Where the heck is the laundry? That might be... Might have to access that via Rufus's lab. We did also have to go back to Rufus's lab anyway. You hear cheering and chanting coming from a ramshackle, abandoned-looking frat house and wander inside to see what's going on, which is some vampires chugging medical blood bags. Okay.
Hey, who are you? You were not invited. We have a party crash in our midst.
The other vampires give you menacing glares, except for the one on the floor who's still busy trying not to drown. Actually, I'm here because somebody forgot to renew their fraternity charter with the university for next semester.
What?
Alexei, did you not validate the paperwork? Well, we didn't get it, so here's your eviction notice. You start to take a random piece of paper out of your pocket.
Wait. Certainly we can come to some sort of arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Well,
He takes a wallet out of his pocket and drops it on the floor, then picks it back up again.
Oh, dear, you dropped your wallet and you didn't even notice. You should be more careful. Such a good sturdy meat in here.
Ah, you're right. I should go put this in the bank right away. I'll have to come back tomorrow unless you've gotten your paperwork in by then.
Right, yes. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
So quick. Hey, Rufus. What's next? I'll have to go back in the sewers, do I?
Ah, this is much more straightforward. Well, your part of it will be anyway.
That's what I like to hear.
I need some way to broadcast the quantum signal from this fishman pearl over as broad an area as possible. I figure the most robust transmission network available is in the commercial radio band. Nearest broadcast tower is the Radio Shack at WGCR in the Big Moist.
Okay, what do I do there?
Just take this transmitter I built and plug it in their console. That'll transmit a special frequency out over the radio. Then I just need a bunch of different test readings so I can adjust the signal for latency, data loss, and so forth. All you have to do is find as many random radios as you can, tune into WGCR, and use this receiver to test the transmissions. At least 10 different radios should be enough. Let's call it 11 just in case.
All right. Fun fact, the fact that that call sign starts with a W means that this location is east of the Mississippi River. trivia with Baer. I'm pretty sure that's right anyway. Feel free to call me on that if that's incorrect. I'm pretty sure that's right. All right, I think the laundromat was accessed from down here, but I might be mistaken about that. Get the barbecue wing maintenance access. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what we need. This door is painted shut. We're looking for radios now as well. Hey, buddy, I don't think I have the cheese for you yet. Okay, sorry, pal. I don't mean to get your hopes up. Here's the laundry room as well. You don't want to look at that gross, filthy meat again, so you just throw the whole thing in the machine and start the wash cycle. Keep waiting. It's like watching paint dry, but less interesting. Keep waiting. It's like watching grass grow, but there's no breeze. Don't know how much longer you can take this. It's very boring. There's a lot of waiting going on here. A good amount of waiting. I'm curious. I mean, they have proven that they're willing to go to infinite lengths. They're beginning to run short of patience. How many clicks does it take to get to the center of the meat laundering? I guess we'll just skip to the end of waiting. You take advantage of the fact that time can pass at an arbitrary rate during one of these dialogues and skip to the end of the whole laundry process. Nice. Wonder if I can open it. No? Come on now. Let me betray the mob. I want to see what the punishment is for that sort of ludicrous behavior. Oh, this is a radio? Why can't I change it? Do I have to use the item on it? Apparently not. Okay. Huh. Alright, well, do you have a radio in here, buddy? That'd be kind of funny. Rufus, can I borrow your metal detector? Sure, if you have a good and specific reason for needing it. I like things made of metal and would like to find more of them. All right, I guess I need that later. Oh, I need 11 Moxie for this, too. I wonder if I have enough now. I feel like I tried to get to that before and I couldn't. Probably not quite there. Increase your Moxie by 1 with these 2 things. There's a little more. I think I might actually be able to get it with the potion and the food. Hey, nice. Yum, yum, yum. Got short-circuiting electrical prod. Deals your muscle plus 5 physical damage and reduce target stats by 2. Wow. That seems really good. Go ahead and equip that, and then we'll probably try to boost this as well here. Hold on. Wooden handle. Let's see, a wand core makes it into a wand. Don't I have something? Sharpening stone. There we go. Sharpen it. Nice. I could have sworn I had another thing I could use to boost it. But that'll do. It's pretty damn good. Let's filter by muscle and make sure that we've got as much muscle as we can get now. Considering our attack is going to benefit from that. I'll have a sinister precipitate, I think. Seems good. Typical science. And a questionable salad. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember making that. Delicious. I'm glad we ate it. I'm glad we put it to use. That makes me very happy. Yay, roaches. All right. So, having accomplished that, I suppose it's time to go back up and turn in our quest with the mob guy. Hello, I do need a fuse, thank you. You start to lie to the guy, but when you open your mouth, a fuse falls out. He narrows his eyes at you and walks away. I'm sorry for lying, buddy. You glance around to make sure nobody's watching and slide the sack of freshly laundered meat across the table. Greasy Steve opens the sack and glances inside.
Nice job, kid. Here's your payment.
He picks up his briefcase, empties the sack into it, and slides the briefcase back to you. Seriously?
All
right. Could have just saved some steps there, but wow, that's a big payment. Cool. All right. Let's head to the Big Moist and officially begin Chapter 4. Swamped. Hey, man, we got some time to take a little detour. It occurs to me there's an old shack I used to squat out in this way. I ain't been back there in a dog's age. There's something I left out to get. Oh, what is it? Ain't nothing worth going into detail on. Just a reminder of a bum deal I made back when I was an up-and-comer. Sold something I shouldn't have.
That's always rough. When I went off to college, I sold all my old comic books. Wish I still had those.
This ain't in the same category, but sure.
Well, there she is. Can't believe you spent as much time living here as you did, if you can call it living. Also can't believe the place is still standing, to be honest. Guess it just kind of stuck around like a bad penny. Oh, I'm Obi now. Fun.
Well, I guess I better just talk like Obi the entire time then, too. Really get into character. That's my old squat. Your old file cabinet's still here. Let's just hope it ain't filled up with water or wasps. There it is, bad as new. Obi, old boy, you done some damn fool things in your time on this green earth, but shining this parchment was your damn fool, and this. You grit your teeth. We'll have to do something about this. You ain't gonna like doing it. This lamp never seemed to run out of oil. It's funny. He's really failed to spruce up the place. All right, then. Suppose that was all I had to do here. Better get on to getting. Head back to Baer. Hey, my man Obi's back and ready for action.
Hey, Obi, how was your walk down memory lane?
More like getting rolled in the alley off memory skid row, for being honest.
Well, you got a lot of demons, I guess.
I mean, you ain't said the half of it. Come on, let's ankle.
Let's ankle. Yeah, I agree. You wouldn't trust this rickety old shelter to protect you from a single raindrop. Let's head to the Radio Shack. I hear they're out of business, but maybe they'll still help us out. You slog through the swamp is interrupted by an unfortunately familiar face, whose voice remains a mystery to me.
Halt, interloper! Your pernicious interference ends here.
Geez, not you again.
Indeed it is I. Now we give you even more cause to regret this encounter. You may have thought yourself clever, hiding in the Institute where the Dean's wands would protect you from our attentions. Now you've left that protection behind, and furthermore encroached on the source of our power. You've made yourself extremely vulnerable.
Look, I'm just looking for my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about the Dean or your plans or those weird dreams or any of it.
Regardless of those claims, you will not leave this place unscathed. Quite the opposite.
So, like, scathed?
Indeed.
Well, fine. I'm not scared of an accountant. What are you going to do, embezzle me to death? Terrence pulls a gun out of his jacket.
I decided to balance these books in a more direct fashion.
Ah, swell. Fighting Terrence, who's got a gun. Oh no. And some buddies back here too, some shapes. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. Let's start off with a tricky timpani's gonna hit real hard. That's nice. We'll go ahead and just take out one of his shadowy slabs back here. Very nice. I'm gonna boost all creature stats. He's gonna hit Fat, who's actually gonna survive it. That's pretty miraculous. So, ow, that's really only dealing 5 physical damage, huh? Oh, it can't take more than 5 at a time. That's why. Hit for 20 there. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do that. Since that'll take away some stats from Terrence. Which actually makes it so Obi's going to survive the hit, which is pretty dope. Let's get a bleed going on the hexagon, though. Because if that thing acts first, I just realized. Obi, you're alive! Yay! Now you're going for Thad, who's going to survive somehow as well. That's pretty fantastic. Big bleed there, too. Okay, that went pretty well. Let's see here. Timpani will deal enough sleaze damage to these guys. I think I might just let Obi finish this thing off with the bleed, too. That might be enough. Maybe not quite, actually. Yeah, I think I need to do this instead. Give him a zap. Make damn sure he goes away. Then Obi can start a bleed on Terrence. Although it looks like Obi's going down here, too. Appreciate you taking the hits there, bud.
Say goodbye to your pal. Reduce Terrence's muscle for fun. Well, then we'll probably go for another Timpani. We just need damage race at this point. Probably take one more hit, but I'll survive. Oh yeah, we're good. We got this. Glad to see we're still capable of handling Terrence's nonsense.
This will be sufficient data.
That's what the losers always say.
You haven't seen the last of me or some such cliche.
Property of WGCR. Ooh, an old campsite. Amidst all the garbage strewn about, you find a shiny 7/8 inch combination wrench with CW painted on the side. Huh. Obviously this belongs to Charles, but he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd lose one of his tools carelessly, or the kind of guy who'd leave his trash around a campsite. You look around more carefully and discover weird tracks in the mud. Big, clawed bipedal tracks. Maybe Gatorman tracks? And there's a spot where some kind of scuffle clearly happened. Ah, geez, well that tears it. Charles Wallace must have gotten kidnapped by Gatormen. Maybe he dropped the wrench on purpose to attract your attention. Hopefully you can find him soon. Alright, sorry, I gotta pause the recording for 1 second for a sinus clearing break. And we're back. Let's seal up this hole, shall we? I have been very tempted to reach inside, but no, I'll just go ahead and ply that closed. Property at WGCR. Let's go in. Not at all what I expected. There's some guys hanging around here looking stoic and cool, and also a gator man with more than the usual allotment of teeth. Hi, who are you guys?
We are radio technicians.
Why are you standing in the dark?
Why not? It is radio. There is nothing to see.
Well, you got me there. That looks like weird machinery.
Are you speaking of the battery units that appear to be powered by outer space or some sort of negative energy or something like that?
Yeah, that's strange, right?
They are not standard issue, that's true.
So what?
I cannot tell you any more about them.
So what's it for?
Always with the questions.
Sorry, I have a curious nature.
I will not reveal to you our employer's plans.
Their plans to
use this equipment to broadcast their voice across this country once she has assumed full control of the government.
Ah, please?
No, stop asking.
Ah, shucks. Wait, is that a Gator Man? Oh, have you not seen a Gator Man yet? Sorry, it's hard to keep track. These are the guys Jessica mentioned, and they're pretty much what you'd expect from the name Gator Man. They're intelligent, upright, walking alligators. They have tough, scaly skin, lots of teeth, and pissy attitudes about everything that they are already eating. They especially hate intruders and are the second biggest reason this swamp isn't a popular tourist destination, the first being it's a swamp. Huh. All right, let's attack them. No further questions. Let's see here. We got the Timpani again, which I think will be enough to take out the turned Gator Man. That'll do. One down. Let's say we take out the vampire flesh thief as well. They seem problematic. Let's use one of our many available combat items to do that here. We'll start with a bleed from the fairy knife. And then we'll finish him off with a weapon attack. Seems good. Obi gets to act next. Let's start off a bleed here with a reed slice. Bleed. Vampire Colonel can't do what he was planning to do. That's a shame, buddy. Sorry, see ya. Fun fight. You dump the vampires' unconscious bodies outside in the hope that a rare sunbeam will pierce the swamp gloom and finish them off. Don't forget to loot them. Nice. That's some good loot. A couple of pieces of tape stuck to one of the bricks here. Swamp water has leaked in through the hole and wettened the floor. Well, that sucks. You don't know what this console does, but if it's any consolation, nobody really expects you to. Apparently this machine is powered by evil. Ooh, cool. Glowy lightning ball thing. Can you believe this is a thing that was invented in the past and not approximately 60 years from now? Excuse me, Obi, I need to dig through this
nightstand here. Ooh, a jewelry case. All right. Why isn't it a coffin? That's a fair question. You plug in Rufus's gadget and the console starts emitting a different series of beeps than it was emitting before. Oh, baby. Rhino Balm. The radio people were probably saving this stuff in case anyone ever invents a video and they have to go to war. 40 experience for flushing the toilet. Well deserved, in my opinion. Ooh, 152 unspent experience, you say? You know what? I wouldn't mind getting some more max HP. You can play all day without making your fingers bleed, especially if you're playing an instrument that doesn't use them. Or an instrument. Seems good, buddy. Sounds easy enough, I guess. Well, is that mission accomplished here? Keep searching for Charles in the Big Moist. Yeah, no, I guess we didn't really find him, did we? Let's go to a different place. Let's go, there. Or no, not there. Let's go there. Wait, can we... No, just wander. Suddenly a tuft of swamp shrubbery, good, parts, and a Gator man pops out, glaring at you. He doesn't seem immediately hostile, but you're wary. Hello?
Human. How human? How human am human? Smell wrong, not human stink.
You smell basically normal as far as you can tell in the swamp.
Dark stink, shadow stink.
You know about the shadow stuff?
Shadow good, good stink, light stink.
Wow, this is a real roller coaster of a conversation.
I follow. Kill enemies, eat enemies. Name Alphonse.
Can I call you Al?
No.
Can you at least stop yelling?
Roar! Fine.
Alphonse has joined you as a companion. I gotta be honest with you, I like Obi. Obi's my boy. I got something I need to finish up first. I'm drawing you a map to the speakeasy where we all hang out. I'll swing by and pick you up later, okay?
I hate waiting.
I won't be long. Just try not to eat anyone there, okay?
No promise.
That's fun. I guess we'll just wander some more.
I recall there's an old boxcar out this way with passing hobos camping from time to time. We could check it out and see if anyone's in.
A boxcar in the middle of the swamp?
Yeah, beats me. Maybe the train took a wrong turn and got lost.
All right, let's go see it. Better than nothing. This looks very dangerous. It does. Everything has predictably fallen off this table. These poetry books are all full of slant rhymes. Hilarious. You're perplexed by the hobo's decision to sleep with his head pointing downhill. How do I speak in italics? Just with my head tilted, I guess? Oh, hi, sorry, I didn't know anyone was living here. I suppose I should stop being surprised by that. That's quite all right. I'm Pepperidge Dolphin. Welcome to my humble abode. Thanks, I'm BaerTaffy. Nice boxcar you got here, apart from it being a little steep. Steep? Ah, yeah, you know, I've grown so accustomed to the tilt I hardly notice anymore, apart from when I'm trying to play marbles. Your game must be really going downhill. Why are you living in a boxcar in the swamp? Well, to be honest, it's been difficult to part with the old estate. This is as far as I've been able to get before the homesickness becomes overwhelming. Ah, how bittersweet. Indeed, I wonder, could you spare the time to help me? I could be done with the place if I had a proper souvenir. Specifically, my father's collection of antique padlocks. And you can't get them yourself because of the memories? It's more a lack of memories. I've forgotten where the keys are. Yeah, sure, I'll help. Thank you. There are 11 locks altogether. Except they won't actually be all together, will they? I'm afraid not. Here, I'll mark the location of the house on your... Is this a sponge? There's also something I should tell you about the house. Oh, good. Here it comes. I just want to let you know there aren't any ghosts haunting the property. There aren't any? That's correct. Not a one. My family never suffered any violent or traumatic deaths. You had to warn me? Not really a warning as such. I just thought you might like to know. All right. Well, cool. Thank you. All right, I can finally stop tilting my head now. I'll be right back with your 11 padlocks. That's a fun side quest. I guess it's time to wander some more. Oh, I guess I could go to the Danfin house. You spot a shadow orb hovering around and decide to follow it deeper into the swamp.
It might seem like a bad plan, considering the old stories about people following will-o'-the-wisps and becoming lost in the swamp forever. But the will-o'-the-wisp is a floating ball of light, and this is the opposite of that. So logically, this is actually a very good plan, except for how it leads you right into a group of tentacly shadow monsters. Yeah, no, that doesn't seem great. Thankfully, we still have the timpani, which is only doing 5. Ah, damn it. Why can't you do 6, though? There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's see. I think I'll increase my own moxie. I'll take out at least one of these guys. Oh, they can only be hit for 5, that's why. That makes a lot of sense. Well, let's get one at least. Who's gonna poison us all for 5? Yikes. Oh, that guy is too. Oh, that guy is too. Oh, that guy is too. Are we all dead? I think we're all dead. Oh yeah, we're all dead. That is far too much poison. I might be able to get a couple more, but oh, that's actually not too bad. I have more HP than I thought. Well, let's use a combat item to finish off one at least. Deal 10 damage with a onion starfish. That seems pretty good. Bye-bye. Hit him with a timpani here. Seems good. Hit him with a timpani here. Seems good. And then we'll go with the weapon attack. So that one's gonna heal, so we're gonna have to get Obi to kill that. There we go. Yeah, Thad's dead. I'm gonna live, though. I think we got it because of that. Nice. A lot closer than I would have liked, but made it happen. The goodness of your plan has now been proven. Let's go to Donphin House. Or Danphin House. Dolphin House. Dolphin House. You catch a whiff of burnt rubber and see a column of smoke drifting into the sky nearby. As you get closer to the site, you see the small airplane has crashed into the mud, or perhaps splatted or gorped into the mud. We'll go investigate that. Hi. Seems like you got a kind of problem here. You think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I got if you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass downward in this swamp is just the most obvious one. Anything I can help with? Rhonda Rasmussen, hi, and yeah, if you got time on your hands, you can bet your buns I can use it. I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway here to get me flying again. Plane seems stuck. Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there. Okay, great. What's wrong with the fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but no, it's not good. So I siphoned the tank dry. I figured it wouldn't be a big deal since I got a can of backup fuel, but that's also full of water. Can that be fixed? Well, technically, yeah. It just needs to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment, though. Maybe I can dig something up. That'd be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. All right, cool. How do you build a runway? With enough tar and macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick for certain, but it'll be good enough to get me out of here. Need a barrel of tar? What's macadam? It's like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across. Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together. Got it. Okay, yeah, thank you. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry. Oh, how convenient. I'll go take a look at that then. Consider your options for removing the plane. You might extract this plane from its current state of diagonality. How do you get oxen? A construction crane? Raw muscle. There's no plane so diagonal that it can't be straightened out via the sufficient application of force. You crack your knuckles, bend your knees, and haul the entire plane out of the mud with a single mighty heave. Well, that was easy. Fixed your plane. That was a hell of a trick, I gotta say. I'm duly impressed. She's still caked in mud and weeds and all. I guess that comes with the territory in a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease can't correct, plus maybe a little regular aircraft grease. Cool. Then we just stared at each other in silence for a moment. That was fun. Let's go to the Feldman Quarry. A black shape looms into view. Oh, they're bats. Fun. Oh, God. Oh,
Oh, it's a shadow brute, actually, which also cannot take more than 5 damage at a time. Shit. Good thing we have these combat items, I guess. Let's maybe start a bleed. Start an all back there. Yeah, let's do that. Puncture. There we go. Then with the 10 from the tympani. Wait, 10 now? Pardon me? What am I misunderstanding there? Oh, it's physical damage. Physical damage, Baer. Okay. Let me see. Well, we'll be able to... oh, that's... Yeah, son of a bitch. I guess we'll do the 5 damage on the back there, then we'll just hit him with the tympani up front. So that bleed was kind of wasted, but oh well. Oh well. Here you go, Opes. Get a nice bleed going on him, and there he goes. Hooray. Successfully banished that horrible creature back to where it came from. If only that were a little further away. Another one of those Gatorman campsites. Similar to the previous one, a lot of Gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. You find a 15/16 inch combination wrench. Charles' other wrench. This rock has an X painted on it for some reason. This is by far the coolest rock you've ever met. Befriend it. It gave me some stylish gel and 5 experience points. We'll close that hole up as well and read some hobo code. X marks a vein of rock candy ore. Ooh. Ah, I need a pickaxe. Where the heck am I gonna get that? Hopefully here. A dump truck sits beneath the chute, patiently awaiting its dump. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Reload. Slabs of rock feed into the machine from the quarry's conveyor belt. Crush. Won't move while it's loading. Crush. Okay. Pound. Good. Polish. Ah, they need to be exactly 3 centimeters. That's right. Let's crush them again. Oh, do I have to do math? God damn it. I gotta do math? Oh, no. God, help me. Please don't force me to do it this way. You're gonna let me just brute force my way to randomly finding the solution, right? Certainly that's the case here. Okay, we can polish. Just finally whittle it down. Oh, that's as low as it goes, I guess. Oh. There we go. That's what we had to do, is to identify it by that. Can't polish something that's already smooth. Damn it. Well, that ain't it. At least we got the correct reading now, though. I don't know why I thought it would switch from inches to centimeters on its own. All right, so we can... Let's see. If we crush... Maybe if I crush again and then polish? Nope. Damn it. Maybe one more polish, though. Can't polish something that's already smooth. It told me that before. All right. What about a crush, pound polish? Maybe that'll do it. Give that a go. Can't be that complicated, right? Or maybe it's maybe it's just a simple crush, pound, polish. Oh, I can't. No, now I can pound. Oh, yeah, that didn't do it. Okay. Maybe it's like a double pound sort of deal. I feel like I'm overthinking this. Let's just try this out. Give it a pound now. It really doesn't want to let me do the pound. Just do several pounds, perhaps. Pound until I can pound no more. Down to 8 centimeters, which I doubt that's going to be low enough. Because then, yeah, down to 7. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, you can crush after you've polished. Okay, I see. And then you can grind again. Oh, shit, you can crush the polished ones. So that certainly changes things. I still feel like I'm overthinking it, though.
But man, this is way more difficult than I expected it to be. Let me, let's try... I'm gonna try pound here. Polish. Crush. Pound. Not quite. Crush. Is it polish, crush? Oh my god, this is absurd. This is absurd. I'm very close to just looking up the solution here because I'm not... I'm sure I would feel a little bit smarter if I found it out on my own, but yeah, no, I've got no strong draw to achieving that feeling. I'm kind of all about just moving past this point now. Oh my god. Another pound? It's gonna be 3, it's gonna be 4, isn't it? I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yeah, I'm glad I looked it up. Not a fan of the process here. All right, so according to the internet, it's polish, pound, polish, pound, polish, pound, polish, pound, polish. I wouldn't have figured that out. Kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. Not my favorite puzzle in the game, by far. Drive this truck. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just steal this and bring it back. I promise I'll bring it back. Come on, let's go. Let's get this over with. There you go, Rhonda. I got your macadam. Spreading that out sets up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but it beats dealing with fairies and fishmen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been getting up to. Nice. Well, nice is maybe over-complimenting it, but it's good enough. And then finally, what did you need? The last thing we needed for Rhonda. There's a lot more here now. Dry out the wet plane fuel. I should be able to find a still somewhere. I should know where a still would be. Maybe I'll worry about that in a little bit. Or just entirely forget about it. Ooh, look at this. St. Elmo's fire. Turns into some gluing ooze. I needed it more than St. Elmo did, clearly. The old Dolphin House. Another one of those Gatorman campsites. There's 4 more wrenches here. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing toward a nearby hill. From the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's got to be where the Gator men took him. Oh, all right, screw it. Let's just head there then. That seems like the place to go. We'll worry about Dolphin House in a little while. A whistling man paddles a canoe through 2 inches of swamp water. He hits a rock and capsizes. In the very shallow slime, he thrashes and splashes, screaming about gators. He'll be fine. Ooh. They're not doing enough damage to each other to seem like a real fight. They're just sparring, or this is how arguments work. Hold on, we gotta close this first before we do anything else. We'll just sneak past them. That's the stuff. Good sneaking. Ooh, stench armor, huh? I bet I can manage that. You can drink this soda. There we go. Oops. Better safe than smelling like this, and then a booze-soaked handkerchief. Nice. The pipe turns out to be much longer than you expected, with a lot of twists and turns. Clearly, efficient airflow and ventilation systems is not a big priority in Gatorman architecture. You eventually come out at either a garbage processing center or a kitchen. Gatorman's dinner bell. Nothing of value on the shelves. The remains of an awful meal. A fridge on hanging chains. Oh. The whole thing comes loose. Just throw that in the back pocket, right? Yeah. Refrigerator on a chain. I'm sure I'll need that for something. I don't want to ring the bell, but let's just walk through the door. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's Charles.
Shh, they'll hear you. All right. Why am I glad to see you, kid? Thought I was a goner. You're the adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock?
Only with an appropriately shaped key. You'll have to get it off their leader then. I think his room's down the other end of the hall.
Oh, whoops. Oh, hold on. Is that a sign over there? Oh, no.
This bunch of Gator men. What's the collective now? Like cruelty? A butthole? Anyway, this bunch of Gator men seem more concerned with the possibility of someone breaking in their front door than sneaking in through their kitchen. Sneak attack. You stealthily creep up behind one of the Gator men and knock him out with a quick strike to the back of his head. The other two seem shocked by this display of poor sportsmanship. I mean, that's a fair point, honestly. Damn, they are beefy, though. Okay. Let's see here. Could decrease their muscle. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Stench damage to Thaddeus. Ooh, yeah, the hypnosis, right? I forgot about that. That'll help a lot. We'll go ahead and hit this guy with a piano. That sounds pretty good, too. And then 17 physical damage right there. Even more stats reduced. All of a sudden, he should be a lot less effective. He added 5 poison to himself. I don't think that's going to help a lot, buddy. Feels like a bit of a miss, if you ask me. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and... oh, this is only once per fight, right? I forgot. Well, let's just decrease his muscle further, I guess. Seems pretty good. Let's do it again. You like having pianos dropped on your head, fella? Can't imagine that feels too good. He is dead as hell. What you got? Oh, Thad. I'm sorry, pal. Appreciate you taking the punishment for me, though. Let's keep dropping pianos on this dude. It's been pretty fun so far. Dropped down to 7 stench damage now, yeah. He's pretty irritable. Bye-bye. Fun fight. Now the collective noun can be an unconsciousness. Hilarious. 120 meat. Nasty pastry. Nice. I have a good amount of experience now, right? Yeah, 91. Not bad. Need a little more mysticality and spooky armor. That seems pretty good. Cool. Best let sleeping gators lie. Oh my god. Ooh, shoes. Wide loafers. Excellent. A length of rusty chain. You're not sure how long this is because you're not sure how tight you're supposed to pull a chain when you measure it, and also because you really don't care. Checks out. It says chloroform, and so does the smell leaking out of it. Okay, hold on. Let's fish in it first. I mean, I feel like dumping the chloroform out can't possibly be a good idea. But maybe we try it. I see what you're going for, and sure, filling the place with chloroform fumes would knock out all the guards, but also knock you out, and the water you're standing in is knee-deep. You can double-check your to-do list if you want, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drown scheduled for today. Yeah, I suppose that might be a great idea. Oh, yeah, you can... Okay, right, yeah, fight the guards outside if you want. Probably not a great call. These Gator men are exercising and blocking your way to whatever's at the end of the hall. Probably because it's something important, because it's at the end of the hall where usually important stuff is. I think I want Obi's help though. So I suppose I got to take these guys out if that's the case. Let's just go ahead and hit him with the Timpani. Usually does pretty damn well. Then we got, what is this? 17? Good enough? Weed Lord. Didn't even realize that. What a calling in life, huh? Oh, he gets poisoned by hitting that guy, apparently. That's not good. I'm pretty sure we're good to go here, though. Give him the old Timpani. Followed up with a nice weapon attack. There he goes. All right. Weed Lord fetish and a Gator punch. A lot of meat out of that, too. All right, Obi, let's do this. A little bit tougher of a group here. Oh, this guy's got plating. Oh, shit. Well, speaking of plating, I might as well go ahead and use some myself. Gonna hit Thad. Gonna whip Obi. Gonna heal the allies, and then he's gonna scream and increase all of their stats and decrease ours. Tell you what, I'd rather you didn't do that, so let's go ahead and hit this dude with something. I don't have a lot of offensive combat items, it turns out. Ooh, stink bomb. There we go. That's the stuff. Lower all their stats. Deal some sleaze damage back here, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy with it. Since he's planning on getting rid of Thad, and I'd rather he didn't do that. 14, my god. Feels good. This one's hitting for 17. Bit much, but I think it's worth it to take this guy out and keep Thad around. Alright. Apparently this dude's still got a shield up. That's fine, I guess. Just let him do his thing for a minute. Big scream, there we go, and then here come the heals, and there's Obi taking the hit. Not too bad. Let's see here. Let's do this twice. That'll be enough plus the bleed to take that dude out. Or it'll be one short, son of a bitch. That's alright. Obi will finish the job. There we go. Ooh, goodbye, Obi. Yikes. Okay. Still think we're gonna win this. I didn't realize he leached the HP. That's interesting. Alright, well, double Timpani will still do it, right? No, not quite. Okay. Might have to use an item here. Ooh, 15 damage off the nasty pastry. Let's do that. We'll finish him with the Timpani. The blam. Alright, 1v1. Get through that block. Hit him with the weapon attack. There we go. I'm assuming he's not. Okay, yeah. We're good. Bye-bye. We did it! Another Gator punch. Now you can find out what's at the end of the hall. Hooray! Like I always wanted. Like I usually want, anyway. Go away! Oh, shit. You think the Gator Man's taste in books is as bad as everything else about them? Yeah, these are all pretty much what you would expect, except for making the most of your stabbings. Cool. Got knife in the dark. There's some diagrams in the back that show the most painful places to stab each of the most common categories of stab victim. The most common. Need a lot more experience for that. Ooh, yay. Speaking of which, wow, that actually nearly gave me enough. 4 more and we would have it. This hole leads down into a massive underground chamber. There we go. Hi. Still here. What the heck? Oh, is he hiding in the darkness? Touch the weird pedestal. What the heck? What the heck, dude? This is some nonsense. Thinking a photo activates the mechanisms or something? All these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense. Realign them. All right. There we go. We got it. Cool. Whoa. Oh. Owie. Stop it. You wouldn't have fixed it if you known it was so ungrateful. You can use 3 additional combat items per round. Holy shit. Nice. Worth. We activate that and then we're going through. Okay. I want to kill you. All right. Is this some kind of ancient temple guardian? Shooting out a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you can probably assume you don't want touching you. Let's get that Moxie back up here. Hang on a second. Man, that is a nice power. My God. Moxie, please. 7 will do it. Avoid the beams. Hell yeah, dude. Just going back through them just to show off. Oh, phenomenal. Great work.
You worst, I destroy. Goliath, kill.
Oh, shit.
fish. Oh my god. This game is wonderful. Waste not Gator blood, want not Gator blood.
You poke around in the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. Look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it, and it looks like it could squash you in an instant. Best go back and unlock Charles. Which means, of course, that we're gonna go fight the Goliath unnecessarily, right? Duh. Obviously, that's what we're gonna do. Going right back to the danger that is entirely avoidable and unnecessary, and honestly kind of tedious to return to. But you better believe I'm not going to be able to stop myself now. There's an excellent portal entrance there. I guess I could just destroy it. That would probably be a lot easier to deal with then, wouldn't it? Huh. Increases the mysticality of all of its buddies by 4. Which makes me think I should destroy them. But they have a lot of defense? Or I don't seem to be able to deal a lot of damage to them? Weird. Let's maybe bleed this thing. Since we can use so many combat items now, we have so many. It's immune to bleeding. Oh, it did say that right there, didn't it? Yeah. Should probably pay attention to the words on the screen, Baer. Huh. All right, I guess I can stab it for 23 physical damage. That seems really good. Ignoring armor against this thing is apparently the way to go. Already been knifed in the dark. Further knifing it would be in poor taste. Come on! Oh, God. All right, well. Let's see here. 10 sleaze damage? That seems pretty good. We'll do that. Might as well use all we've got here. Can't bleed the thing, so... Restoring AP doesn't really help all that much. We got heals, stench armor. That's pretty much it. All right, well, in that case... see what else we can do here, I guess. Physical damage. Ooh, we can decrease this thing's stats. That seems like a good idea. Down to 0? Down to 1 at least. Cool. I'll take it. I might just be able to damage rush this thing, especially if it lets me knife in the dark again. Now, I know I can't hit it with any bleed, so let's not worry about that. I'm going to get zapped a whole bunch of times, but I think it's going to do +1 damage per mysticality. Yeah, so... gotta be careful about that. Yeah, I can't knife it in the dark again, damn it. Let's see here. I guess I can increase my own moxie. That might help a little bit. No. That didn't anything. Darn. Okay, maybe this is not as doable as I thought. I don't think reducing its muscle is going to help all that much either. Man, I didn't realize I was only going to be able to knife in the dark once. I was hoping I'd be able to rely on that. I think we'll still be okay, though. I think Obi's going to survive here. And take some hits, but... oh, hold on. Maybe not. I think Obi's going down. It's close. 1 sleaze damage. Still 1 damage there. All right, so it's just what little that I can do. I suppose. Still can't do that, right? Yep. I think Obi's going down, but I might still be okay. Oh, wait, no, we got it. We got it. Obi's got it with the next hit here. All right. Oh, we do still have to get rid of them, though. I didn't even think about that shit. Huh. All right, well, this should be fine. Might just take a while. You can knife these things, too, right? Yeah. Oh, it's only 2 physical damage, though. Shit. Better than nothing, I guess. And the normal attack will be 23, so we can at least take one out with that. Definitely go for the ones that have more mysticality now as well. Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem like the route I should have gone. But hopefully it'll just be permanently gone now. Oh yeah, I've already stabbed that one, right? Just stab the ones that ain't been stabbed yet. And hoping that eventually I'll be able to do a little bit more damage with other sources here and then take one out at a time.
Slowly but surely this will work. I'm glad they get their zaps out of the way pretty quickly, too. Okay, and how much are we doing with this now? Ooh, 3 physical damage. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that twice. Finish this dude off. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't be too much longer now. A couple more turns, maybe. That, no! Well, thanks for taking the hit at least, pal. Drop another piano. Drop another piano. It was just weirdly satisfying, isn't it? There we go. Job done. Or job very nearly done. Good stuff. He's done it. Thaddeus grows stronger. Good stuff. In fact, you know what? Yeah, make the most of my stabbings. Upgraded. You practice your stabbing on a nearby tree, but you don't have a knife handy, so you use the book instead, and it's destroyed in the process. Fair enough. Hey, buddy. Messing with this thing didn't end well for the Gator Man, Chief. Doesn't look like it's going to end particularly well for you either. Well, I didn't come all the way down here not to fight it. Really? You already got the key. You don't need to go toe-to-toe with a thing whose toes are as big as your head. All right, I'm going to do that whole fourth wall thing everybody loves. This is a super hard optional boss fight, not at all balanced. We didn't even bother to test whether it's possible to win. It is, and I'll show you. Oh. Yeah, no, this doesn't look too great. I mean, I'll see it through, right? Why not? Oh! Wow, yeah, that right. It's the percentage thing, so that would be good. Okay. I mean, that's a start. Oh, it's irritated now. Yeah, I'll give myself shielding, I suppose, and then let's see. I can get an AP back. I can deal some sleaze damage. I might as well take some smelling salts, right? Yeah. There you go. Good stuff, buddy. Some sleaze damage to it. Oh, every time you hit it, it adds more stats. Wow, that's insane. That is purely absurd. I do get to do -2 to all stats there at least, but oh, I got a gun guy too. Apparently Thad isn't gonna join us. Or Obi, I mean. Okay, well. This looks alright, but obviously the majority of the damage came from my knife in the dark, so it's not looking too good otherwise. I guess I could drop his muscle. Maybe just repeatedly dropping his muscle would actually do it? Do I have another way to restore AP? I have another shielded. Stomps the entire party's stats by 18. Oh my god, what? That's absurd. I guess I'll just keep reducing his muscle. Might be the only thing I've actually got available to do. Yeah, you show him. I'm pretty sure this guy is just doing the opposite of helping us. Yeah, so now we just don't have any stats anymore, I guess. I can still do 22 sleaze with the Timpani. That was pretty good. What's he doing now? Reducing our stats even further. I guess that's not really going to matter, is it? Okay. There you go. -2 to all stats again. Yeah, that dude ain't doing nothing. I mean, we'll get like halfway there. And if he just chooses to continually reduce my stats, that's fine with me. I feel like we achieved something noteworthy here. Got halfway through the Goliath Gator statue. Pretty impressive stuff, guys. Well played. He may just obliterate us all in one shot at any given moment, but at least we got this far, right? Might as well shield myself again, right? Nah, let's not waste that stuff. That'd be silly. Only 32 damage now. I don't know how the heck that happened. You know what? Give it a try. See how it goes. In fact, I can heal myself, too. Let's do that. Glob of Super Aloe. Rapid Transfuser. There we go. Although I think, unfortunately, he's probably going to do too much damage for me to resisted in one shot anyway, so that might have all been an entire waste, but this is fun to at least see all the way through to the end. We're performing a lot better than I thought we would. I was sure we would just be obliterated here. Now he's dealing 87, yeah. Man, this actually seems like it might be possible. We might be able to come back here and do this at some point. Look how close we got. Sure, he's got another few hundred HP left to take out, but I don't really feel like I'm in a very strong position yet. Maybe doable later on. We'll see. We'll see. I'm glad we gave it a go at least. Trying again. +1 max AP. Wow, look at that. Cool. All right. You go ahead and do your thing then there. I'm glad we tried that out. Let's go free Charles and be about our business. You can always go back to Cola Wars Surplus and go get some more combat items too. Although I'm not really sure where I got the shielding from. That one in particular might have been an unfortunate one to waste. Anyway. Got the key, buddy? You found the key? I think so. It's kind of weird, though. Yeah, I don't like the look of that at all. I bet dollars to donuts that's the artifact we're looking for. Couldn't possibly be the key to this random Gator Man cage in the middle of nowhere, then, could it? Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally, I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb. Thanks, Baer. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried. And I mentioned to Charles, let's just get the heck out of this dump. With no further cause to stick around apart from any unfinished side quests you might have, but you can always come back for them later, you escort Charles back to town. Baer, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much. Well, it wasn't nothing, but you know. Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed. This key seems like it has power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Wouldn't it be really all that bad if I didn't uncurse it? I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you to do it, but I don't know actually what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right? Great, so go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry. I don't really want to. Don, that was unusually concise. Are you feeling okay? The boss is mad about our telephone bill. I've been encouraged to keep this brief. Well, what's the job? Greasy Steve will have the details. God damn it, Greasy Steve again. All right, let's go ahead and uncurse our cursed key here. The lights in the store whine, flicker, and then cut out completely. Dang it. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, giving up the most odious part of itself to the machine and drop back down on your lap. Light returns to the store. Fixed it! We have a spare light bulb under the cat. Of course you do. The key's curse lingers in the machine. It is itself an arcane lock to be solved only by a projection of consciousness.
I've assembled everything as you asked, Detective. The victim's wife and the two men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth of this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation. I inspect the body again. No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet. But I will tell you again what I know. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Mrs. Ryokenshi and Miss Andretti were the only other passengers present in this car. Mr. Andretti. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you to deduce, Detective. Deduce. Niccolo Andretti. I told you I've never even heard of this man. I know of Buggerworth College, of course. It's an excellent institution, but I didn't know he was a professor there. Now, come on, let's not delay our journey further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory.
Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almodovar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies in the resume on the table and the name printed on it. Martin Perry. The widow Ryokenshi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered with the words mourning rags and wipes.
A moment's privacy, please, Detective. I had nothing to do with my husband's death and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man and not a rich one. Everything he made, he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda so the mayor could give my husband the key to the city, but that won't happen now.
Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. She says she had no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemical stain in her cuticles and the fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly. But the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag pattern of the medical cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum. It's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son.
It's as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine at Bergerworth College, and yes, he gave me a C and a D, but there's no reason to kill a man, wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the lavatory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. The perfect alibi.
He's right, a mere D and C and no reason to kill one's professor, but is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with the fountain pen in the train lavatory. He fancies himself a mechanic, but he wouldn't get a foot in the door of that profession if his C and D stood for car dunce. Nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor who awarded these ignominious grades died. In that event, every grade he ever gave would be voided, and this young man could take a plum job in car manufacturing and start earning the big bucks. Let's see. Well, I've solved this murder. The victim was poisoned by Yume Ryokenshi. Please all will become clear. By a exotic poison from the Aldevar rubber tree to void Martin Perry's car dunce grade so he can make tires for Mr. Andretti. Young Martin Perry dreams of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti, who runs a tire factory. But Master Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce, unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course, and void that odious grade. Here the plot becomes more wretched. Master Perry's mother, Yume Ryokenshi, marries the professor and arranges for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry and Mr. Andretti, who supplies an undetectable poison administered by Mrs. Ryokenshi. And voila! No more professor, no more car dunce. But there's one thing our three conspirators did not count on. Me.
I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same.
As would any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires.
If you call someone a car dunce, you're branding them for life, and you're responsible for anything that happens next.
How awful, the three of them in it together. Tell you what, detective, at the next stop they can all get out and take the bus. A sick business. Quite so. But a wonderful feeling, I think, to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation, and use them. Here's another. A gift, that is. Call it a reward. Huh. Nice ring, isn't it? Look what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look how the world itself reveals itself at your touch. I must take my leave. Is that... did we do it? The curse remains unsolved. I see. That felt a little too easy. The victim was stabbed by a giant dog with an icicle. To protect someone or something. Let me remember the ring. Oh, I see. Use the ring. Understood. Put the ring on and then come back in. Right? That's gotta be it. Because otherwise I have no idea what it wants from me. Equip. Come back. Hey, buddy. Oh, maybe I need to talk to him now with the ring equipped. I confessed I supplied the poison, but wasn't it worth it? Look at this resume of Martin Perry. Look at these interesting ideas. The life of one man worth more than bringing yes ideas that don't lie, detective. You would too. They're all admitting to doing it that way. What am I missing here? Do I need to solve it with the ring equipped? Tell me again what you know of this case. You've already have your answers. Okay, I've solved the murder. I know I solved it. With that. I gave you great powers. I gave you the power to bend back the skin of the world. How dare you waste? You want to live without this power? You want to live in the dark? Yes.
I wouldn't sully that ring on the finger. Give it back now. You don't deserve it. I uncurse you.
Okay.
Weird. Did that curse effectively try to bribe you into not destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that once harbored its shadowy magic. It shimmers in the light. You check your finger and pockets no mysterious owl ring. You're reminded of the great figures of history who wielded incredible power and chose to give it up. Who's someone famous who gave up great power? He's not famous, but my dad never eats more than he needs to at a buffet.
I don't remember where I read this, but there's a rumor that Anne Boleyn had access to a tank but chose not to use it. No need, she said. And you know who else had a tank? Walt Whitman.
Wow. Good to know. Oh yeah, we'll use Rufus's gadget. There we go. 1 radio accomplished. Nice. All right. Time to pick a 4th store. Texas Instruments. That's hilarious. Bertram's Bakery or Rodkin's Fine Jewelry. I like an instrument store. That sounds like fun. A hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator and place the glowy orb thing in your knickknack shelf. Wonderful. All right, eventful day here in Shadows Over Loathing, folks. Got a lot of side quests to worry about over there in the swamp, but for now we're going to go ahead and call that good. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the likes on the video as well. Those do help immensely. Thank you very much for the support. I'll see you next time.